Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm on the trail, headed down to the cabin. I came out here a couple of days ago, packed down a trail with my snowshoes, and I shoveled the trail from the cabin to our makeshift outhouse. I took a bit of snow off the roof, but I didn't get it all. So I'm back here today. I want to take the snow off the roof. I gotta dig out the fire pit and dig out my sawhorse in case I need to cut some more wood. We're planning on coming out here, hopefully, weather permitting, next weekend and probably spend a night. That's why I'm out this weekend, trying to get stuff ready. So let's take a walk down the trail and see if we can get this done today. So that's all that's left of the snow on the roof. It's just a little bit right at the top. I got most of the rest off. I just couldn't reach way up that high. So I'm going to try and grab a branch today and knock that down and shovel out the fire pit. Grabbed a pole that I had leaned up in the tree over there. It's got a much longer reach than that shovel I had, so I should be able to break this up and at least let it fall. I'm gonna go see if I can go from the other side and knock some down from there. I'm not too worried about the last little bit that's left up there, because tomorrow we're supposed to get a bit more snow. Then Sunday it's supposed to warm up, we're supposed to get some rain. So a little bit of snow on there will actually help protect it. I just didn't want all the snow that was on there, plus the weight of tomorrow's snow, plus the weight of the ice when it rains. I feel better now that some of that weight is knocked off. Oh. Now I can get these snowshoes off and start getting ready to dig out the fire pit. So let me show you what I dug out so far. I started right here at the back corner of the cabin. Shoveled all this trail. Hopefully the glare isn't bothering this view. There's our table with a little bit of firewood hidden underneath. I gotta dig that out later. And there's my split and stump. Hopefully I can split enough wood to get through until I can go get a new stump. And then this trail leads all the way down to this privacy wall, and behind there is our makeshift outhouse for now. I shoveled all this out 2 days ago, and look at the tracks. So, my aim for today, I gotta dig that out, and my fire pit is right where that little hump is. I gotta dig that out. My main concern is just to get it ready so that we can use it when we come down here. I didn't want to come down and have to dig 2 feet of snow all over the place. Now, I don't want to shovel up this snow here because apparently it's actually keeping the snow from going inside. And because they're calling for a bit of snow tomorrow, I don't want it to fill up. But the roof is doing its job. Everything seems to be okay. So with any luck, we'll be nice and cozy in here. I'm gonna have to patch that hole, but I believe I've got some plastic at home, so I'll be able to patch that. And then once we get the stove in here, it should be nice and cozy. May as well take off my jacket, because it's going to get awfully warm when I start shoveling. And it's already 20 to 12. So I got to get this shoveled out and get a fire lit so I can get some coals and make some lunch. I went and got the little visor out of my bag. I'm going to lay it on the ground over here. I went out and got a couple of dead trees. So I'm going to process these down. And get some firewood and get ready to make lunch. I've been using those new fire starters so much. Today I decided I want to try using flint and steel again. I went and got a bit of birch bark. And shred it up into finer pieces. And kind of trap it in these branches. Get some charred cloth. Break it up so I can get some nice fibers. Put it on the sharp edge of the stone. Yeah, remember how. And that should be the end of that. I'm going to let that burn down a little while so I can get some coals. While I'm waiting, I'm going to start shoveling the snow away from the sawhorse. A few weeks back, we went to see some friends of ours, and he was telling me that he had ordered some stuff from the Pathfinder Survival School. Now, when his order came in, for some reason there was an extra, so he gave it to me, because he didn't need to. So Jay, thanks a lot, buddy. Now let's see how well it works. So it's a nice strong canvas bag. It's a 6x6 folding stainless steel grill. So I figured I'd bring it out here today. I'm gonna make my tea, make my lunch, and test this thing out while I'm shoveling snow. Now, you can see that there's not a whole ton of clearance. So I pulled some of the coals this way. I'm going to keep putting wood at the back and letting it burn, and pulling the coals in as I need it. If I can get it to stand straight. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, should be lots of room on that grill. That should work out perfectly. I'm almost done digging out the sawhorse, and usually when we come out here, right there is where Lucy likes to lay down. So I think I'm going to shovel out a spot for her so that when we come out here, she should have some high sides there to help block the wind and keep her warmer. There, now we can let that steep a few minutes. We had a little bit of leftover potatoes last night, and I found a little stick of butter in the fridge. There we go. Drop a bit more butter in there. And that should get things toasting nicely. So there's that nice little area I shoveled out for Lucy. The walls are nice and high, so that when she's laying in the bottom, she should be well out of the wind. That hood should help keep her a little warmer. Okay, potatoes are nice and hot. We'll get those up there to stay warm. Now, you can't test the grill without grilling something. So I brought out some Johnsonville cheddar sausages. They're smoked and fully cooked. So it's just a matter of throwing them on there a few minutes and letting them warm up. And with the cheese inside, delicious. Grab my cup of tea, relax, and wait for those sausages to cook. So after I eat lunch, I think I'm going to do just a bit more shoveling around here, clean up around my my splitting log, and then if I have time, I might strap on my snowshoes and go see if I can get a couple of logs that I can cut up for firewood for next time we're here. Because I was looking under the tarp, there's a little bit under that tarp, but not a whole lot. I've got wood for the stove under a tarp back behind the cabin. I went and checked on that. That's not too bad. But if we're going to spend an overnighter, it never hurts to have extra wood. Hopefully the weather's nice next weekend. If we can't do it next weekend, we'll try for the weekend after. I'm anxious for spring, but at the same time, I kind of want this snow to stay for just a little bit longer so I can get 1 or 2 more winter camps out of it. Well, those sausages are done. A little dirt never hurt anybody. Well, would you look at that? I'm boiling the water for another cup of tea, and I wanted to melt a bit of snow in the pan just to clean it up. And they both fit on that little grill. That's fantastic. Well, that's as clean as that pan's gonna get. I set it over here, let it cool. My second cup of tea is steeping. So, all in all, that grill worked really well. I was surprised I was able to get the pan and the pot on it. So I finished boiling the water for my tea while I was starting to heat up to melt the snow and boil the water to clean the pan. So that's awesome. Now when I get home, I just got to give that pan a little wipe down and we'll be good to go. Now this right here has dead standing looking written all over it. Now the fun part, getting it back to camp. I shoveled just a little bit of snow off the top behind the sawhorse, just in case I brought back anything a little bit longer. It wouldn't be sitting in the snow. I want to send a big thanks out to Jay. That grill is going to be amazing. It's definitely going to work well. But now I'm going to finish cutting up this wood. I'm going to split some of it. I'm going to stick it all in the cabin before I leave. That way we'll have some dry wood in there when we come back. So if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more of it, hit the subscribe button. If you're going to do that, you may as well hit the notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I put out a new video. Always fantastic having you along. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.